When playing piano, it is normal to find that your fourth finger in each hand is weaker than the other fingers. To demonstrate the problem, let's do a simple exercise together. First, if you're at a piano, place your right hand in the C position like so, that is with your thumb on a C and each of your fingers nicely placed on each of the adjacent keys. Now, to start the exercise, raise your thumb as high as you can and put it down to play a note. And holding that note, now raise your second finger as high as you can and put it down to play a note. And holding that note, raise your third finger as high as you can, put it down to play a note. And holding the third finger, raise the fourth finger as high as you can. And at this point, if you have a normal hand, you'll find that you can't raise the fourth finger as high or as easily as the other fingers. But anyway, put the fourth finger down to play a note. And now holding that note, lift the fifth finger as high as you can, and you'll find it's much easier to lift than the fourth. Now put it down and play a note. And coming back down, try to lift the fourth finger as much as you can. Put it down to play a note. Lift the third finger and put it down, and the second and put it down. And lastly, lift the thumb and put it down. So, dear viewers, that is the problem. You have weak fourth fingers. Let's try the same exercise once again, but this time I'm going to show you how to use the fourth finger correctly. As before, raise your thumb nice and high and then put it down to play a note. While holding that note, lift the second finger high as you can and put it down to play a note. Holding that note, lift the third finger high as you can, put it down to play a note. Now, listen very carefully. While still holding the third finger, lift both your fourth and fifth fingers together as high as you can. Suddenly it's a lot easier. Now, as you put the fourth and fifth fingers down, only play the fourth finger, while returning the fifth finger to its resting position on the surface of the key. Now, while holding the fourth finger, lift the fifth finger and put it down to play a note. And hold it. Now, if you want to play in the opposite direction coming back down, you need to play the fourth finger, but you can't lift the fifth finger with the fourth because it's currently holding a note. So in this situation, to play the fourth finger, lift the third and fourth fingers together, and then as you put them down, only play the fourth finger while returning the third finger to its resting position. Now lift the third finger and put it down, lift the second finger and put it down, and lastly the thumb. So the solution is when playing with the fourth finger, you need to lift one of the neighboring fingers with it. If your third finger is busy, you lift the fifth finger with the fourth. If the fifth finger is busy, you lift the third and fourth together. So now practice that several times. On the way up, lift the fifth with the fourth. On the way down, lift the third with the fourth. And of course, you can practice the same in your other hand. Thanks for watching.